Ecuador. So
is.
that is a world-class player that they are able to take games off of. That is a proud achievement. And Airswimmer,
absolutely not to be trifled with. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Airswimmer, we've been seeing quite a bit in the Twitch chat today. So,
oh yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, definitely someone to look out for. He's probably been studying up on his potential opponents.
Indeed so. Right now, I got DezoTwist on my mind. He's from SSG. When I see his name, I get a warm feeling in my heart thinking, what a solid Bowser Jr. player. But yeah, both are in arena now. We're about to see one hell of a set.
I agree. And Airswimmer playing Zelda with DezoTwist playing the classic Bowser Jr. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup here. Because Bowser Jr. is a character that not many people play. Zelda, you will see quite a bit more, especially since the quarantine has started with online. Definitely helping Zelda out a bit, but that does mean that Airswimmer is one of the better players at this character, who is definitively one of the better online as well. So showing very good ability at judging how good a character is, if they can play a character that is very clearly good.
I mean, yeah, you gotta think Bowser Jr. is one of the least played characters in the game, so it's gonna be a hell of a set no matter what, but yeah, I mean, once you know how to play Bowser Jr., you can really do absolutely anything.
And here we go, DezoTwist getting the first hit, but right now they're really just very timidly playing, trying to feel each other out, not quite going for anything too unsafe. With the only hits so far have been just a few stray hits, but Airswimmer starting to take the offensive here, and DezoTwist needs to bring this back if they want to be able to even it out. And Airswimmer really is starting to get the momentum here. Not looking good for DezoTwist.
Oh, but right now, 30%, as we all know, this man's DezoTwist, this man's Bowser Jr. is absolutely bonkers. Peter, you remember him, right?
Yes, sure. I've commentated his sets.
All right, making sure, because I have an awful memory. I was thinking maybe that was Mythic. That's it. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, only at 44% right now. Airswimmer is doing an excellent job of this long amount. That's actually going to take that stock.
And DezoTwist is not in a great spot. Maybe not very much experience in the Zelda matchup, because they're falling for quite a few things that Zeldas do quite a bit.
As I said before, experience takes place. I mean, experience is just about as important as win rate, because it's that last hit of F-Smash thing. Is that F-Smash is friggin' strong. It's weirdly safe on shield, and that thing grinds through shields.
And it is also a very hard move to even parry. So if you're at low shield, it may be a shield break.
Maybe so, unless you parry every single hit, which is extremely challenging. I don't even think it's possible.
You can. I've actually done that before.
Oh, Outta Smash finally gonna take that stock, 68%. Will DezoTwist be able to make this comeback? Because he has a little bit to win about Zelda, because Zelda is, at least in these high skill brackets, isn't that common to see.
But you are more likely to play. You get a lot of Zelda practice, but not a lot of high-level Zelda practice like Airswimmer is.
How did that ball not hit him? That DezoTwist just kind of stood there saying, "Hey, I know it's gonna expire perfectly in time." So he just kind of sat there and said, "Hey, what's up, man?" And just landed right in front of him.
And DezoTwist starting to adapt here, starting to learn this a little bit better. But Airswimmer is just so far ahead right now that it might not matter.
There's this Phantom thing. The Phantom Knight, with 53%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Airswimmer looks like he has his first game unlocked, unless DezoTwist can make some answers happen.
And DezoTwist is just struggling here. Every single time they get a little bit of air, the moment they stick their head out of the water, Airswimmer is just pushing them right back down. And it is just not looking very good for him.
So, but right now he's actually off to a pretty strong last touch, only at 6% and put 40 on Airswimmer. I mean, 30, not too bad. Trying to get that up B, but no. Every single one of those up B, every single time he does up B, he always just barely misses. Just mistimes it, misphases it by just a little bit. But nice shoot pressure there from Airswimmer, having that Phantom thing there and just running up to get that grab. But that's gonna be up smash. DezoTwist only at 40%, doing a much better time than last stock. on just preventing that mileage from going too far.
And Airswimmer's doing a very good job at just keeping this lead and even extending it a little bit with now a 55% deficit for DezoTwist. And
oh no, the deficit's gone. Back to even game because as we all know, Zelda is pretty light and Bowser Jr. does have a decent amount of kill power. And where's the SDI?
And here we're gonna see if DezoTwist can adapt enough because we're seeing Airswimmer seems pretty familiar with this matchup. Meanwhile, DezoTwist doesn't look like he has the most knowledge on it. And
no, getting hit by that, getting hit by the get up, but as we just saw, the DezoTwist barely missing that aerial. I think was going for Nair, but accidentally maybe inputted back here. That would have been a kill too. He was perfectly timed, perfectly spaced, just accidentally inputted the wrong aerial. Hate to see it happen, but as I said multiple times, that's how it be. And sometimes it's just how it be. I'm mangling my own phrases, bruh. Not even my phrase.
But as we were talking about earlier, we were seeing that Airswimmer has quite a bit of familiarity with the Bowser Jr. matchup because as we saw with quite a few of those combos that normally will hit when done by Bowser Jr. players, they did not because Airswimmer was able to jump out of those very quickly. So
it did indeed look like DezoTwist was starting to come back, like he was starting to figure out that matchup a little bit towards the end there, but only this next game will tell. Sorry if I interrupted you there.
No worries. Airswimmer may have some Bowser Jr. experience. Maybe has a local Bowser Jr. that they're very good, that they play against a lot. So that may come in handy.
But we'll see how well DezoTwist is able to adapt, because that's something that we did notice before. DezoTwist adapts rather quickly, as we've seen in these SSG brackets. So we'll see if he can apply that here to an unfamiliar matchup here on Final Destination. I don't know who this benefits more.
I think it benefits Bowser Jr. just a tiny bit more. Because Bowser Jr. does have a lot of very good ground pressure that Zelda does not quite have.
That upper didn't land, bruh. That hitbox was robbed from him. It's a free up air string, but just none of them landed for whatever reason. But once again, that shoe pressure, that Phantom not existing, this Airswimmer is able to get these free grabs.
Yeah, and Airswimmer is showing that they saw what DezoTwist was able to do correctly, and they're just doing very well at avoiding getting hit by the same thing.
Indeed so, but getting these bowling balls up, landing perfect, but able to get to reflect. Hitting DezoTwist, he wasn't expecting to hit while in the clown car.
Yeah, picking up on his habits too.
Oh, bad air dodge in, that was bad.
Yeah, because
Airswimmer just said, okay, I know you're not going to stay on the ground and shoot like you've done previously, so the Airswimmer just immediately knew exactly when he was going to change up that, whenever he was going to change up his plan. That's some solid theory of mine from Airswimmer there.
Yeah, because two of the most common approaching options before actually going forward is that DezoTwist will go for either that cannonball or for the Mecha Koopa. And after the cannonball, DezoTwist really likes to do that side B. And Airswimmer saw that, so they reflected the cannonball, shielded the side B, and then just were able to get the punish that took that previous stock.
And there's another some of that shield pressure. He's finally able to get that side B, and can he get this kill? Because 125. Oh, the SD! DezoTwist right now taking a sigh of relief thing. Oh, thank God that was over then. Right now, 47%. It's 59. That's a decent amount of mileage from Airswimmer. Can DezoTwist come back from this?
And Airswimmer's doing a very good job at not getting hit by these side Bs, knowing exactly how to avoid them. Because using that Phantom actually might make it so that it doesn't go quite as far as well.
There's the Mecha Koopa kind of died there, but right now, about 50% of difference, make that 40. DezoTwist getting just a spoonful of advantage, and it's right back to neutral. That's the up B. Nice little chain there, but no, that's going to be the Mecha Koopa. Gonna hit, and the reflect punish, able to get the side B out.
Ooh, and
right that up B.
Airswimmer's throwing out some Hail Marys there. Just going for these F smashes and teleports just out of nowhere.
Weak bit. That was weak box of up B. Doesn't look very alive. Oh, there's a stock though. I thought that was last stock for whatever reason, but no, 93% Airswimmer. High percent, but DezoTwist can't take the stock. I can't even speak now. Jesus.
Well, that's why you have a co-commentator. Airswimmer is doing very good right here at maintaining this lead. With that spoonful advantage, they have that comically large spoon this time. And
sure, the set thing still says 0-0. Whatever. But yeah, just went in there. Hang on. Went through shield there. Oh, FB's back to stage. Tries to get the forward smash, but no. Weak hit of Lightning Kick was able to stuff it out there.
Yeah, they saw that DezoTwist really likes to go for those F smashes in advantage, so they're like, okay, I'm gonna prevent it.
They're alive though.
And DezoTwist, seeing that they were charging that F smash, very good awareness, and just saying, no, you're not gonna hit me with that. Gonna go for that get up attack.
Reflect on the Mecha Koopa there. It's down to the wire for DezoTwist. He wants to same lives, but Airswimmer right now is just doing a great job of blowing him out. This is exactly why experience is better than win rate, because it doesn't look like he has a lot of Zelda experience.
Yeah.
Needs to be able to learn from this.
This is DezoTwist is not looking like they're in a very good spot right now.
111. I'm surprised he's still alive after getting hit by the snipe earlier, but just barely staying alive right now. 129. Oh, there's a 2-frame from the fire and still alive. You're kidding me. Yeah.
And
DezoTwist does not want to die.
Airswimmer's almost at that moment. Airswimmer had completely lapped DezoTwist.
Oh my God! There's a kill. Hang on, DezoTwist, bringing this back to a last stock situation. We've had 2 kill screens on Airswimmer's side going towards DezoTwist. It's still not looking too good for DezoTwist. 143. This is one very injured Bowser Jr.
But Airswimmer's looking a little bit. Airswimmer's looking a little bit desperate for a kill there, going for those haymakers. You know, just it's
yeah. But that's definitely a kill. If that didn't kill, I would have. I would have made a counter around a Reaver if that didn't kill, but Airswimmer getting desperate for a kill towards the end there, but was finally able to clutch it out despite DezoTwist's best efforts. No matter what, though, as I said before, both these players deserve to be here as much as the other. But it was just DezoTwist's slight lack in experience against Zelda, but it was still one hell of a set.
It was, and that was right there, and a perfect example of doesn't matter how good you are if your experience in a matchup is near 0, because if the other person knows that matchup like the back of their hand, you are going to fall apart very quickly.
Amen to that, but that was our last that we're going to be casting. It's now 4 o'clock. Our shift is over. Thanks once again for having us on, G. And once again, if you haven't already, make sure to drop a follow, donate, subscribe with Twitch. And if you have Twitch game, make sure to drop a sub there. It's free. We know you have one.
All right, see ya.
And we'll be gone.
That was the most abrupt I've ever seen commentators leave the booth, man. They must have wanted to get out of here, and I don't blame them, but definitely appreciate all the hard work that they did. They did a fantastic job. Honestly, I hope you're all very entertained, and we are going to be switching up the commentary team along with starting to get into the top 64 winners round 2. Pika, you dipped, dude. You didn't even plug yourself. You guys didn't even plug yourself. Oh my god. Alright, so we are just gonna take a very quick intermission here just to switch up on the commentary team and get the next players ready. But honestly, it's so amazing so far. We obviously know that hardcovers are always gonna bring the heat, and just the fact too, you know how it is, like straight out of Smashville every Sunday 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mean, come on, you all already know it. You all already know. Please give a follow there to Expand All Man's YouTube as well for sponsoring today's event. You're gonna see it right here, exclamation mark. You know, EDM, boom. Just click on that channel. You know what